Hey, how's it going, you guys? It is Big Bird himself, FC Fried Chicken. Today is November 22nd, the first day of IAE 2954. CIG also did a little surprise drop on us today with the Anvil Carrack, which is what this video subject is today. They decided to give the Carrack a bit of an update. The cargo pods finally open up, and the front blast shields actually function now for this big giant bird. I feel like the Carrack hasn't received an actual serious update in what feels like maybe a whole year or two, minus component changes and switching around how much health it has and the shields. Other than that, it hasn't had a real physical change versus it just being flyable. But just to cut a potential long video short, I'm going to tell you guys right here at the beginning that this bird still is incomplete. The cargo pods do not drop all the way to the ground, and the antennas on the rear end or the middle section of the vessel does not extend out either. So even though it's a baby step, this bird still has a long way to go before it is feature complete. Now, this might be just my own ignorance because this is not a vessel that I fly ever. I don't touch this thing. But in the past, I was told that these cargo pods were supposed to kind of just drop off the ship. It was supposed to be like a modular part of the vessel. I really don't know, honestly. Or maybe they're supposed to just descend to the ground while staying attached, kind of like how the Caterpillar's doors are supposed to drop from its cargo deck down to the ground, so you're able to load cargo onto it easier. I do not know that, but if anyone happens to know the anatomy of the Anvil Carrack, please let me know, or possibly some lore notes about it and how it's supposed to have its cargo units work properly. Put it down in the comments down below and educate me, because I'd like to know as well. And I'm probably sure CIG is just, taking their time. They have a lot of ships to work on, and they just can't just focus on just one vessel. So I'm probably sure here in the future the cargo pods will sooner or later drop to the ground, so we're able to access them easier. Because as it stands right now, even with the Argo ATLS, you're not going to be able to sling cargo crates inside of there. So who knows, maybe in the next coming months that it might be, feature complete. We might get more features like the cargo pods dropping to the ground and the antennas functioning. But for now, if you are actually wanting to utilize the way how the cargo pods currently work in the game, I was messing around in Arena Commander just because the servers were so buggy in the 4.0 build for EPTU. I wasn't able to do anything there, so I jumped to the Arena Commander. And only way I can see anyone actually, using this vehicle in a viable way is tucking in the landing gear and then dropping the pods. Make sure your engines are turned off just so your vessel doesn't float away, but that is the only way how I can see you actually using them. They're huge. It looks like you can put a lot of things inside of there, a couple vehicles if you really wanted to. But I'm just really curious how you guys are going to be loading it if you guys have a Carrack, and if you guys are going to use its features in the near future of 4.0. Alright, let's move on to the blast shields for the cockpit area. One thing I'm not sure of is if they actually deploy with armor in mind. So I know CIG talked about armor in the game for certain ships in the future, but I do not know if it is currently turned on. If it is, that'll be cool, more defense for you and the pilots, or not. We have to wait and see for that one. But the animations are really cool, really fluid. You can see here how it kind of just extends out from the interior of the ship, and it kind of clamps down onto each other. There's still some viewpoints in the very nose portion, and there's some small little windows still sticking out on the outer armor, just so you actually have some visibility, so you're not entirely blind to whatever is going around in your surroundings. And I believe more ships kind of need this. I know on the brand new Starlancer Max, for the turret gunners, they have blast shields for the windows as well, but not for every window. Not for every window. I'm curious if ships that has big windows as well, kind of like the Constellation, if they will get something similar to this. Maybe the Phoenix will, to protect their crew. I do not know, but that'll be really cool if some of these other ships that has huge front cockpit windows as well would get a little update like that with blast shields. That'll be awesome. And boom, that is pretty much it. This video was very short and very easy. Just wanted to talk about the few updates that CIG did to the Carrack, since it really hasn't been touched too much in recent times. Are you guys excited that the cargo modules are starting to get finalized or getting updated? Are you guys excited that the ship has blast shields? Are you people still waiting for the antennas to become active? It's supposed to be what it uses to search for wormholes or exploration, deep space scanning, if you will, for whatever you're exploring for, since it's an exploration ship. I'm curious, but tell me down below in the comments what you guys think. Have you guys touched 4.0 since the update just dropped today? Are you guys excited for more systems like the drones and the crafting section of the ship to come online? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's spitball about it. Your boy Big Bird himself, FC Fried Chicken, out.